this CBN act for the banks to sell and buy at their own. Please, can somebody explain this?
Well, the fact is that this thing has been in existence before now, but it was not implemented. That was what actually.
Which was in what was that? What was in the works already?
Yes, there's a circular to that effect that they should harmonize the Forex, but it was not actually operational because it takes the will, the political will, to actually activate that. But now that it is there, the challenge is that it also.
You do know you just told us that they were perpetrating fraud deliberately.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should ask government officials that question to answer. I don't have answer to that. But it will kill round tripping. That's a good one.
Arbitrage and all that.
Then macroeconomics will be better because these foreign investors, foreign direct investment will come more because why? They can easily speculate and work with that. But by the time you have some people paying particular, in fact, it's not even accessible. That's the problem. Even the government official rate is not accessible to the public because if you give that official rate, the only beneficiary, the first beneficiary should be manufacturing sector.
Dangote.
They find it difficult to really. So I don't know what you mean by Dangote.
No, he's one of the biggest manufacturers. I don't have any prejudice saying his name.
But the fact remains that you are only looking at him. There are other people operate that operate in MSME, small business, that are doing and they are employing more than 50% of Nigerians. So if you look at that, if those people can access it, it won't be in this problem. So as it is now, I think it's a good one going forward. But I also
will that bring down Forex?
It's appearing already.
I think that there are a lot of angles to it.
Because the immediate impact is that the Forex went up.
Yes. Now, if you look at it, what we are having now is like floating the naira.
What does that mean?
That means we allow the market forces to determine the exchange rate of the naira to external currencies.
Okay.
That is basically what this is, no matter the nomenclature you assign to it. The implication of that is that, one, we are going to have an impact on our foreign trade. It's going to, like he said, the macroeconomic segment. Now, if we bring things in now, one of the things that can happen, like you have seen, the exchange rate will go up. If it goes up, it means it's costlier to bring things from other countries to our country. What it's going to do is that it's going to cause a rise in inflation, because cost of bringing it goes up, the price will go up. So things are going to become costly here. Because we are a consuming economy, we don't produce much.
That's not good.
That's one side of it. The other side of it is that it will encourage export. Because if I earn little amount of dollar, it's going to exchange for a lot here in Nigeria. It may also, in a way, encourage foreign direct investment, because if I bring small dollar from that place, it's going to be worth a lot here in Nigeria. Unfortunately, a lot also have to be exported from that place to this place in order for you to start, like machineries, plants, and other equipment. Now, on the other side, we are looking at a government revenue. Government to generate more revenue, because if they earn anything in foreign exchange, it's going to convert to a lot in naira. Okay? But on the other hand too, we will have issues of debt servicing. Our external debt that are in hard currency based on dollar. It means more amount of naira needs to be mopped up to pay for less amount of dollars to our external creditors. So these are the mixed issues that we will see. The only thing that will make this benefit us is if the government pulls its act together and muster for domestic production.
Right. That's where I'm actually going. And,
okay.
That's the impact that Dangote refinery is going to bring. Do you know that fuel importation act?
What's the difference when I said it and when you are saying it?
No, I'm not saying no, it is different. So what I'm saying now is that if you look at fuel importation,
yes,
40% of Forex account for it.
Wow.
So if Dangote refinery is producing, and Nigeria is domestically, producing, and we are giving ourselves, it means that 40% will be dropped from that, and that means a lot. So for me, in as much as we love the way the president is going, sometimes there is need to be caution also. I was thinking that if we have self-sustainable fuel in Nigeria, that's when this could
because they're
come. Because it's, for me, it's gone too early.
Let's hit some hard edges. Let's hit some hard edges here. What are we going to gain from this? And just like you're raising some flags already, what's the immediate impact? Because fuel subsidy was very clear. The immediate impact was boom, fuel price went up. This has an effect, a short-term effect that will hit it.
The short term is that things will increase more.
Yes.
It's more expensive, more. I must tell you this. That's the short term. But
Okay, I wouldn't want to ask you how short is the short term.
Let's next 6 months, because if you look at next 6 months, things will not just then the long term is that if government can keep on encouraging domestic production, we have a balance of trade.
Yes.
If you have balance of trade, is a good one. And that's why I was expecting Tinubu also to work on trade policy, because we are always looking at other monetary and fiscal policy. We're not looking at our trade policy. We are too big a country to take advantage of trade policy.
Early this morning, I was watching the BBC and something came up and I had to take a note. You notice that inflation has been going up in the UK. It has also been going up it's still going up. According to the report I saw on the BBC today, right. US is also going up, and all of them have been trying to use interest rate to bring it down, and it's not working. The analyst said something that piqued my interest. He said interest rate used to have balanced inflation, but for some times now, countries have been using
it's contrary now. It's not working. Yes.
You need to look at other variables that can impact this. Which one he mentioned tax, the other one he talked about globalization. Now you increase your interest rate, saying that the man there cannot borrow more, he cannot produce more, he will cut down jobs and all of that.
Unfortunately, gentlemen,
from the next country.
Unfortunately, gentlemen, we're out of time.
Also, that's the Nigerian problem. That's part of Emefiele problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
NPR is at 18.5%, and you tell manufacturers to go and borrow money.
Nobody can borrow,
and there will not be employment.
So there are some certain things we need to deal with before we start saying hip hip hooray concerning this, because the short-term impact is that more price increase added to the fuel subsidy price increase and added to the other price increases that is still coming.
You see the beauty of it.
It will come down.
Recession during Buhari, COVID-19 during Buhari has actually toughened Nigerians. If not, this little change is not small.
Okay, so that's all from us. That's all from us. We're out. We're out of here.
I'm a bit conservative about this.
Okay, so I must say thank you. The raft of bills being signed and the effect. Before you start clapping your hands and celebrating, let's look at the words written in fine print, and that's what we're trying to see. There are issues that must be addressed. Am I right, Doc?
Yeah,
completely, absolutely right.
And Nigerians should get ready for it. Well, that's it for this morning. Thank you for being a part of the program. Thank you to Dr. Ilias and, of course, our brother, that's Agaba Wilson Agaba. And that's all on the Big Breakfast Show. God bless you. Have a good